watching a video for Andrew Camarata, and he got this slope down to his cabin, and he mentioned that he wanted to know how to do a survey and figure out the slope and the grading and all the points and stuff like that. So I figured I'd just try my hand at it, see what I could do. So I'm working from this image, and we're just gonna put it in the GIMP and save it. So let's just save that. So we've got a picture, and I'm just gonna take that and plonk it right into Blender. And there we go. I've got screencast keys turned on here so you can see what I'm doing. And then we just want to kind of orient this so it's roughly in the right orientation. And that's about right. And then we're just going to rough out a real rough. Okay, so that's just a real rough model. Obviously, you could do a 3D scan. You could do it like this just from a photo, and then to get scaling, I don't know what any of your scale is. Obviously, if you were actually doing real life, you'd measure it out, measure a reference distance, and then you have that reference to reference everything else off of. And you have GPS points and stuff, so you have the actual elevations. I'm just going to do it real dumb here by scaling it off of the size of this. So that is BW213DH, and ask Grok what the diameter of that drum is. 1.5 meters. All right, so we're going to do that. And you can do it in feet and inches if you want. Let's go over to scene, select the units, go to imperial, and there we go. So now everything's scaled in feet. Gonna apply the scale so that all the scales are correct in here. And now you can just take your reference point, and wherever your 0 is, maybe it's up here somewhere, and set the origin there. And now all your points have positions, and you can just set the Z position. So it's 5 foot down from, this is 5 foot down from your level up here. This is 17 foot down. This is 19 foot down. So that's your survey, but you wanted to make it all smooth and, so it's not all lumpy like that. So you'd probably want to make this lead in a little bit steeper. And a good way of doing that is we're gonna grab make a plane and just set whatever slope you want. Maybe a little bit shallower, maybe something like this. Maybe that's the slope you're shooting for. So now I've got a plane, and then you just take all these points and all the points you want to be on that plane, and you make a new vertex group, assign those, go over here, add a shrink wrap, project along Z, positive and negative. Target is this plane and only the group, vertex group. So there we go. So now it's perfectly aligned. And now you can do a couple things. You could make a shape key, and it could show you exactly how much to take off. You could just apply this. I'm going to duplicate that and apply this. And now you've got your before and after. You can turn that off. So now you've got your before and after, and you can tell exactly how far, let's hide this, exactly how far you have to move each one of these points. So that's 3.6 feet down. So you can do it differential. Or you can just grab the points and say, okay, Z is 9 foot, this is 17 foot, this is 32 foot, you know, wherever your survey points you want to get. I've just kind of chosen these arbitrarily based on the picture. But that's a real quick and dirty, easy way to do it, and that way you get an exactly consistent slope at whatever slope you want, and that also matches your site. And you can get feet and inches out of it real quick. And again, you can always snap these points and get a differential out of it. And yeah, that should set you up to be able to do it. Anyway, yeah, hope that's helpful.